Hey YouTube, it's your girl Jimmy Pynk. What up to my pink ladies and my T-bars and just happen to be watchers of my shit. There's a lot going on today. Okay. Usually my Sundays are reserved for the Once Upon a Time review. However, for those of you that are new to my channel, as you can see, I am a humongous Dallas Cowboy fan. So we play the Eagles tonight. But it's also Game 5 of the World Series tonight. And the Indians are up 3-1. So if they win tonight, they win the World Series. So we have no times for watching Once Upon a Time. We'll watch that shit on Hulu tomorrow. Let's get the formalities out the way. And the reason why I'm so adamant about even doing a video today is because this is day 30 of the Hunt for Pink October, where I wear pink every day and do a video every day from October 1st to October 31st to raise awareness and money for breast cancer awareness. So, bam, let's get the link out the way. Okay. So, obviously, you clicked on this review, so you know what we're going to talk about. So, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to talk about Trailer Park Boys Out of the Park. I feel like Mr. fucking Rogers, except for I'm going to put on my greasy shit. So, Trailer Park Boys has a new format. They're calling it a season 1, so it's not officially the rest of the season, you know, that Netflix picked up. Apparently this is its own separate show. So what it is you got Ricky, Bobby and Julian. Ricky, Bubbles, and Julian traveling. This one is called Out of the Park Europe. We found out at the end, because I'm just going to do the whole series, because I watched the whole series. Apparently they're going to be going to other places. It's 8 different episodes. This is not about to be a recap. I'm not about to go through the whole premise and everything that happened. However, what I will tell you is this. There were some pros and some cons to it. So I'm probably more inclined to discuss that. The pros is Mike Smith, J.P. Tremblay, and Rob Wells. They've been doing these characters for so long. It's second nature. They're doing it to death. They don't miss a beat. They still play off of each other well. It's still the Trailer Park Boys that we know and love. All day. That might be the only positive. You know, they live and breathe these characters, and, you know, they were able to build a whole career off of this. They started out as Canadians. Now, Netflix picked them up. They were already a little bit known in the United States. Now they're huge in the United States. Obviously, they're taking this stuff to Europe. I've seen all of their specials where they've been to, like, Ireland and different places. So, they nationwide. I mean, they're international. The thing is this, though, and I'm about to start getting into the cons because there's a lot of them. And I'm going to equate this with, and I don't know how much of my audience would be like me and actually be into something like Trailer Park Boys and something like Sex and the City. But it's almost like the Sex and the City movie when they did the second Sex and the City movie and they was in Dubai. Like, you took the other main character out. And that was the location. Trailer Park Boys is Sunnyvale Trailer Park. All day. That is, their names is the Trailer Park Boys. So when you take them out of the environment of the trailer park and take them away from associating with the other people that we know from the park, it's almost too much focus on the exploits of Ricky, I keep saying that, Ricky, Bubbles, and Julian. And I understand they are the main characters of the show, and the show does revolve around them. But you need them to play off of other people. And when you have them playing off of other people that we don't know, it's not the same. They did eventually bring back Sebastian Bach, which He's a recurring, I'm not going to say character. Well, he's a character, but he's playing himself. But he's a recurring character along Trailer Park Boys. They did, run into him. But other than that, like, they didn't associate with nobody. Huge. Pat Roach was missing. Where the fuck is Randy? Like, Randy is like the unofficial fourth Trailer Park Boy. I was expecting Leahy not to show up nowhere, but it was supposed to be SwearNet that was paying them to go to these places, and Pat Roach, not, what's Fat Boy, I just said his name. He is a character, but Pat Roach do work for SwearNet, and he was the SwearNet mascot, Swear Man. Like, what was wrong with him being the one that handed down the assignments and shit? Like, we just got this random dude that I ain't never seen that was just being a dick to him. And then you take away some of the other major elements of the show, such as the fact that these motherfuckers stay drunk, stay high, and commit petty crimes to get by in life. Period. That's like taking the TV show Community and saying, oh, you know what? Now don't none of y'all go to school here no more. Y'all just all still live in the neighborhood. Y'all don't got nothing to do with the school. Nobody works here or nothing. Like, y'all just... That would be like the equivalent of that. So, yeah, they threw it in there at times, like, Ricky robbed somebody and stole a car, But they took a lot of that element out. You took some of Ricky's key characteristics. Ricky ain't run nobody down for no cigarettes not one time. Now, that is a key Ricky character trait to just run up on somebody like, come on, smokes. No Corey and Trevor, so there was nobody for them to like. Ricky is dumb. Bubbles is goofy. You don't really just want to see Julian bossing them two around and there's nobody for them to project to. So there's no Trevor and Corey. Well, it's not even Trevor and Corey now. It's whoever Trinity's boyfriend is instead of Trevor. I still call him Corey and Trevor because he had Trevor replacement. They got another tall, lanky, goofy dude because Trevor ain't come back. Otherwise, it would have been Trevor and Trinity would have been together. But obviously, y'all have to be watching Trailer Park Boys to even know what I'm talking about. Why the fuck are you watching this review if you've never seen Trailer Park Boys? But there was so much dynamic that was missing from the actual shows. Like, even when they go do their concerts and their live shows, 9 times out of 10, it's not just them three. Somebody else from the show is around. Leahy show up. Somebody else comes around. Nobody did, and you can't count Sebastian Bach. Okay? Netflix is good for this. That's why they do Adam Sandler movies. The Trailer Park Boys probably got, now that they're out of Canada and they more international, they got this Netflix money. They privy to do a little bit more stuff. And this was a way for their asses to basically go travel fucking Europe on Netflix dime. I ain't mad at you for you. Hustle hard. But it just wasn't the same. Then you have the aspect of the reality show unscripted nature of Trailer Park Boys. And they were showing like that there was a cameraman there. They talk to the cameraman every now and again. But like my thing was this, and this was making me mad. That's part of the Trailer Park Boys. Part of the Trailer Park Boys is that his camera's following them. So why do I have to bring you pictures and show you proof that I did stuff when you got cameramen? Like, stuff was happening. Like, they got in a fight at the one dude's house that was on the other Netflix show. That was another thing, too. They was blatantly re-advertising Netflix shows throughout the shit. I didn't like that neither. Lilyhammer. And they went to his house. I don't know nothing about Lilyhammer, but the dude was dressed like a woman, and this other dude came in, and somebody was stabbing somebody and they didn't get in the scuffle and punched them in the face, and not once did a camera get knocked over and stuff like that. See, this is stuff that we've come to know of Trailer Park Boys that was just missing out of this. The other thing is yes, that is a key component of Trailer Park Boys, is that they set up for schemes and they fail. But nobody wants to see them fail multiple tasks an episode. And these are 30-minute shows. And I'm talking about they might have 4 tasks. They fail on all 4 of them. Like, the thing about Ricky, as you can see, if y'all didn't see it when I got up to get my stuff, let me get down and show y'all. Ricky's my favorite character. Ricky is an idiot savant. Ricky is an idiot savant. So, the thing about it is he is dumb. He's stupid. He can't barely read. He always saying words wrong. But like the opening scene, he was looking at a picture of a dog and was like, that lady's man's wife is too hairy. He ain't that dumb. He can build stuff. He can play hockey. He knows how to grow weed and he knows how to build a whole lab. He ain't that dumb. He's an idiot savant. He's smart about certain shit. Certain shit, he the smartest there is. When they be going to jail and stuff, if we about to go to jail, he always the one to talk them out of it. He's always the one to be on the stand and talk in court and they get out of it. That's the basis of his character. He never, not once, pulled that clever shit and saved the day. I take that back. Once, because he stole somebody's money. He stole somebody's wallet once. And then went and stole a car. And he was going to go get some weed. But that was only in one episode. Like, that's Ricky. Like, Ricky's a fuck up. He's an idiot. Until it comes to certain shit. There is no way they went to Amsterdam and that man only had like 5 grams of weed. Like, he went and bought a joint in Amsterdam. Ricky would have found the motherfucking way. We know this. This is what he does. He loves fucking weed. Julian would have found a way to get some more rum and coke. I'll put it to you like this. I mean, I watched every episode. It kept my attention. And I'm not going to lie to y'all and say I didn't have actual laugh out loud moments. I did. I really did. But that was just more so because one of the characters would just say something, you know, reminiscent of something the character would say. Like, well, Ricky just was like, they was doing like the side interviews. And they would be like, and then when they was doing the side interviews, they would be on green screen, so it looked like the real world. I was just like, what is going on? But he was like, he said something, and he was like, I forgot what city they was in. He was like, they can lick my balls. That just cracked me up. Because that's Ricky. Like, he gives no fucks. He don't know how to talk without swearing. Pot calling the kettle foul mouthed, I know. But, like, them as a unit worked together, but I feel like there was parts of their character that we are used to on the Trailer Park Boys that were either toned down or not there at all. Last thing I'm going to say about this, because this video was way too long even to fucking talk about this bullshit. But hey, I do 20 minutes on an hour-long fucking show about drag queens. 14 minutes on the show that was 8 fucking seasons long. I think I'm doing pretty good. But the last thing I'm going to say, and the only thing that took me, and I didn't like that. I did not like that episode. I had to watch that episode 3 times. I've been trying to watch it since it came out. Today I finally got a chance to finish the series. I also love a show called The Mighty Boosh. And I love a show called The IT Crowd. Noel motherfucking Fielding. And on the first episode, when that was like one of their tasks, they had to go find Noel Fielding. I was geeked because I was like, hell yeah. But then he played like this fruity, no pants, like Duke and his brother who plays Naboo on The Mighty Boosh. If you know the Mighty Boosh who plays Naboo, his little brother was like a servant, was playing like this monkey man. It was dumb. It was dumb. I'm like, that was a waste of Noel Fielding. Even though he was trying to be like this upstanding citizen when they was on the double-decker bus. This is the first episode. They was on the double-decker bus. And they was like, where's Noel? And he was yelling to the people. And he said something. And then he said something, fucking something. I lost it because the whole time he was trying to perpetrate like he was like this French like aristocrat. So when he said fuck it was funny. But like those are the only moments. The moments that was funny were cheap. They weren't clever like the TV show is. So that was Trailer Park Boys Out of the Woods. I mean out of the park. And it says season 1, so I guess season 1. It says at the finale they signed the you didn't read your contract. There are more of these. I'm like, can we just get season 10 of regular Trailer Park Boys in Nova Scotia up in the trailer park? Can we just do that? I prefer it. But time to go so I can get into the World Series and get into this football game. I'm going to be going back and forth. So go Indians, go Cowboys, and go back to Canada, Trailer Park Boys, and stay there. Deuces.